police officers who have died in the line of duty in the last 12 months will be remembered today at the National Police Commemoration Day at the Union Buildings in Pretoria. Deputy President Paul Mashatile is expected to join families of the officers as well as reservists who lost their lives in the line of duty at the annual commemoration. Now, about 27 police officers and reservists who died between April last year and March this year will be honored today. SABC News reporter Dludla joins us now from there. So, Calvin, all of those police officers will be remembered today. Talk to us about what is happening and what are some of the families saying?
Good morning to you, Mxolisi, and to our SABC viewers at home. I have to tell you that family members of the deceased have arrived here at the Union Buildings, and you remember that we engaged in Brigadier Dludla Mathe from SAPS. She did mention that this will be an emotional day for most SAPS members. We also engaged the National Commissioner General Fani Masimula, also with the Acting Minister Firoz Kachala. But let me introduce the union, the South African Policing Union. That would be Mr. Thabo Matsose. Thank you very much for your time. First things first, let's start with the event of today.
Thank you very much. From the South African Policing Union, really it's indeed a sad day to us to come and commemorate the 27 members who lost their lives in the line of duties. And we also send our condolences to the families of these 27 police officers. They have lost breadwinners, they have lost fathers, mothers, brothers, uncles in the line of duty, and they have ultimately paid the price for the sake of this country.
Let's talk about issues pertaining to the death of police officers. When I was doing my research yesterday, I found out that some of the police officers died whilst they were attending to crime scenes. What would be your message to the National Commissioner? He is here on that.
The National Commissioner of the Police should actually intensify his fight against crime. He should actually never be relentless or maybe be afraid of losing members, because they know that it is the call of their duty. They've got the constitutional mandate in terms of Section 205, subsection 3, where they have to defend the country. The National Commissioner must send all the forces to make sure that they eradicate criminals who want to take control of this country, who want to turn this country into a criminal paradise. We want to encourage the National Commissioner to say that we are with you as the South African Policing Union. Continue fighting crime. Send your members out there to make sure that the safety of our members, our communities, is a priority.
Do you think we have enough police officers, more boots on the ground?
Well, we do not have enough members on the ground. I'm saying this because according to the UN statistics, one police officer is supposed to police 220 members of the society. But as it stands, we've got about over 60 million people in our country. So it actually tells you, when you do calculations, that one police officer possibly is actually policing almost 500 members. So we encourage the SAPS management to make sure that they recruit more members so that at the end of the day, the UN ratio can be met.
What would be your take on the alleged political interference within SAPS?
Well, as the South African Policing Union, we want to state it clearly that we are not into politics, and we want to discourage any involvement of politics into policing, because we strongly believe that politics has actually killed policing. Police officers must be allowed to do their job, and politicians must be allowed also to stay in parliament and do what they have to do best. But as for the police officials, they must allow them to do what they do best.
I know Firoz Kachala, the acting minister, is still new in the position, but have you engaged with him on some of the issues or challenges that you are facing within SAPS?
As the union, South African Policing Union, we have actually sent a letter to the acting police minister. We are yet to meet with him, and we are willing to actually take him on board with regards to issues that talks to policing. So the meeting has not yet happened, and it will happen very soon.
As a union, are you engaging with family members of the deceased? Are you advising them on steps to take when they are dealing with the South African Police Service, since the breadwinners are no more?
We as the union, we are part of the education trust called SAPS. We've got one of our own, the first Vice President, Tandem Kize, who's part of SAPS. So from now and then, we get feedback from her where they, as the board of SAPS, are engaging with family members from now and then. So we are happy, we are represented, and of course, their plight is our plight as members of the bereaved families.
There have been concerns from the South African Police Service members on the ground. They have been complaining about the resources, infrastructure. They have been complaining about positions and promotions. How are you dealing with those issues? The reason why I'm asking you that is because those are demotivating factors within SAPS.
We have engaged with the management of the SAPS to ensure that one important issue is the issue of promotion policy, to expedite the issue of bringing back the issue of promotion policy, because if you are not going to have a promotion policy, there won't be any upward mobility. So we are in engagement with management, and and all these things, to a certain degree, they goes back to the issues of national treasury, issues of monies and so forth. But talks are going. We've got chambers where we are actually ventilating all these things.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
That was Thabo Matsose from the South African Policing Union.